Good evening, everybody. This is Dr. Troy Fullerton, and tonight I want to talk about how to break out of intermediate Spanish and get to advanced skills. There is one key word here that I'm going to give you, and I want you to really hold on to this, and that is vocabulary. A language is its words, and getting from an intermediate level to an advanced level requires learning a massive amount of vocabulary. Oftentimes, we're not just talking about words, but we're talking about the phrase level as well. By this point, you should already have the basic grammar down pretty good. You should be making few mistakes in grammar. I don't think there's ever a point at which we stop entirely, but still, the grammar should not be that big of an issue at this point. At this point, while you're trying to get to that advanced level, you need to be taking note of the things that you don't know how to say and taking note of the things that you don't recognize when you're reading. That's how you do this. If you don't know what to learn and you don't know what you need to know, just talk. Just converse, just read, and take note. What are you having to look up? What are you stumbling over? What are you trying to use circumlocution to get across because you don't really know directly how to say it? What things are you having to maybe construct the meaning of in order to get it across? Because look, if you can say things effortlessly in English about everyday things, then you should be able to say those things just as effortlessly in Spanish. If you can't talk about something becoming increasingly more of a problem, or somebody telling a touching story, or distinguish between turn the page and turn over in bed, things of this nature, that's a red flag to you. When you try to say those things, if you catch a cold and you can't quite say, I guess it's going to have to run its course, things like this that come so naturally in English, if they are stumbling blocks for you, that's a red flag. That's a clue. This is an area where translation programs really are useful. While I certainly don't recommend over-relying on translation programs, some of these phrases like this, you can simply speak into the translation program. It'll tell you how to say it, and then you can go practice it. You can go and try to use it in some conversation to where you develop fluency with it, to where it becomes naturally a part of your repertoire of expressions, and there you've conquered something else. Flashcard programs are wonderful. The bottom line is this: you got to know the words. That's the difference between intermediate and advanced Spanish.